Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ruler Rivals World Championship 2023. And okay, sorry about that. Yeah, welcome back to Ruler Rivals World Championship 2023. This time we are moving into one of the first knockout stage games. I believe this is the second one. We had Ducker versus Joker J yesterday, and this is the second one, winners bracket round one matchup between Yannini versus Mikulers. Very nice matchup. I very much am looking forward to seeing all these maps played out. First of all, we're heading into Hokkaido, chosen by Yannini. Then we have Whittleton Creek, chosen by Mikulers. Then Ambrose Island, Chongqing, Mendoza, and finally, if needed, we have Haven Island as the very last map for this matchup. So a very nice map pool. I very much enjoy pretty much all of them. So will be very interesting to see how this goes. Now, if you're not familiar with how the knockout stage differs from the group stage, we have obviously more maps, and we have a best of six, or sorry, first to six format. So first player to get 6 points, or in case of a tie, will probably play more, but it's 6 points to win, or 7-5 to win, or whatever. But basically this time, not just gonna be ending after map 3 unless we have a full sweep. However, first map will now be underway. We have Eric Soder's Shotgun as Doctor and Yuki Yamazaki Explosion Accident as Motorcyclist. So for this one, you don't necessarily have to do a aquarium lure for Yuki, even with the hostile, but we'll see what the plan is. And yes, there is a loser's bracket, so everyone in the knockout stage still has 2 lives, so to say. But we are currently getting only underway with the knockout stages, so no one is eliminated as of yet. So will be interesting to see how the bracket turns out. Obviously, 32 very solid players from all the groups still in this tournament, so it will be more and more exciting as we move on. Yannini starting in Tobias Reaper's suit, so default likely wants to get Yuki isolated onto the gondola, or then just moving her quick. Looks like she is gonna go for the gondola ISO, and uses Ducky, doesn't want to do that. Now we'll get the ISO, at least of yet. Now just has to knock out Yuki's entourage and her. That guy can do trolley head turns, but Yannini gets there in time. Mikulers going for a restaurant star with heading into Amos Dexter's room. I'm not sure what he's doing here. Maybe, oh, I think I actually have an idea. So he probably is looking to get the cigarettes, maybe? Oh, call for assistance. I've not seen this used in so long. Actually, ever. But that, I'm not sure actually what that does here for Mikulers, but maybe he has a plan. Maybe he gets the doctors here into Amos' suite. Maybe he's trying to get the doctor fast that way. Yeah, it looks like it summons doctors. So, interesting choice. You don't usually maybe see them getting grabbed for a doctor, but Yannini, on the other hand, has now retrieved the propane for the Yuki kill. Although it will probably be his exit kill. He's probably going to be exiting as the motorcyclist because he has 2 regular knockout bodies in the platform now. Has to be careful about the director. Not sure if he's just gonna wait it out or what. Because he has used the trank to get past him, but I don't think he wants to use another one for it. And there it is. The director finally gives up, and Yannini is free to go back to the platform. Mikulers now is making his way down to the morgue through the pipe in the garden as the doctor. Yannini has the propane set up now for Yuki. So no kills so far still, but we should be seeing the first ones for both of these guys fairly soon. At least Mikulers is now gonna be getting his first kill if he goes for the doctor kill first. However, I'm not sure. Maybe he's gonna get the propane in here before, or I'm not sure what his plan is as of yet. Maybe he's gonna heading towards the sauna, likely to set up that for Yuki. Yep, there he goes. Cranks up the heat for Yuki, so the sauna isolation will work. Yannini has got this one doctor tranked. This lady doctor, though, is a bit of an issue for now, but does run away eventually, and Yannini has the doctor as well. Mikulers on the other side, just as I look at Yannini, has ripped into coming off the pipe, so unfortunately now for him, Yannini now in a very sizable lead. Yannini has detonated the propane, so he has the first kill of the map and the match. Takes out the cameras and now has the Soder's kill. Does he? There it is, finally, after a while. But does get the kill. And with that, will be on his way to the exit. So that will be Yannini taking Hokkaido and starting the game off with the first 2 points. Just like that. So very nice, very clean from Yannini. Mikulers, I do like his idea, but Yannini just faster and no rips, so will take his own map pick for this matchup. Next up, we will have Whittleton Creek chosen by Mikulers, as I said. Very much played for Yannini, not too bad for Mikulers either. And they have played in Whittleton one time prior to this match, and Mikulers has actually won that map, so hoping to see another very interesting map, maybe some more success for Mikulers in Whittleton against Yannini to make this game as tight as it possibly can. Map record of 405 by Joker from RR9, which is a very nice time for a Whittleton, however. Still very beatable for sure. And is actually one of the few records that are not set this year, which is very, very interesting. And stats wise, obviously Yannini has the I talked about this a little bit, but Yannini has the obvious advantage in terms of just pure experience. However, Mikulers not too bad either, clearly, and very confident. Obviously, it will have to be if you're gonna be going up against someone like Yannini, who is gonna be fairly experienced in just about any map you play. So we'll see. We'll see how this map goes. In about a minute now, we get the second map underway. And also, I have to comment about a bit about the bans. I'm not sure how much these guys actually played those maps that they've banned. I know. I'm gonna look this up. Yeah, Dartmoor, not necessarily one of the Dartmoor for Yannini is actually one of his worst maps in terms of stats, which is an interesting ban, I guess. Mikulers not going off of stats just based on what he doesn't want to play, which is very fair. Berlin. It's not, it definitely wasn't stat-based bans for either one of these guys, so that's always fun to see. It's just something you don't want to play. Something you don't want to play instead of going off of what your opponent is good or bad at. But map 2 now will be underway. We will have Janus using a shotgun as suit and Nolan Cassidy using letter opener as the nurse. So obviously a forced suit start with that Janus kill. However, it shouldn't be an issue. You have Smuggle Spar right next to you if you need. You have a free pistol too if you need, just tranking the guy right next to you off spawn. But we'll see how things go. Mikulers not, yeah, hasn't loaded in, but he was probably just thinking about his plan moving up. Yannini though has loaded in, is making his way straight towards the Janus house. Mikulers taking the shotgun there with him. And we'll see him entering the map as well, but Yannini making real work out of this start though. Has already gotten almost a minute lead in that regard, going for Helen's house in the meanwhile before Janus's house, obviously for the letter opener. There it is. Mikulers now finally in the map as well. Yannini a good bit ahead though, so we'll see how Mikulers decides to approach this and if he can pull it back, or if Yannini rips, or what will happen. We'll see as the map progresses. Yannini has gotten a target lockdown, so it looks like him shooting the camera with the shotgun actually has now panicked Janus, which could be an issue. Hopefully not, but this is obviously not what he wanted, with Janus coming all the way down to the basement. So this is actually gonna be fairly interesting now to see how Yannini deals with this, because everyone in the basement now for Yannini. He can't really knock anyone out because it doesn't have a line of sight. Janus is staring at the one guy who could. He's obviously, I don't know if that's Gunther or not. It doesn't look like it. But this lockdown will allow Mikulers to catch up, which is exactly what he has. Janus coming downstairs peacefully for him. And the lockdown finally ends for Yannini now. This guard that Yannini tranked will be woken up. However, Yannini goes for the knockout onto Gunther. Goes for the trank. He's actually got, now that the lockdown's ended, he's got Janus isolated here in the basement. And he should be the only one that's red, so it kinda worked. but how that has allowed Mikulers to catch up. So yeah, Yannini saves the restart, but still has to still has a little less of a lead onto Mikulers. However, Mikulers obviously didn't go for the letter opener first. So Yannini is ahead in that regard, as Mikulers will have to make his way up to Helen's attic for the letter opener, whereas Yannini doesn't, which is what Mikulers does now that he has to kill and the clue from Janice's basement. Yannini next up, going for the nurse. Little throw distract there can then knock him out, but this has to get rid of this police deputy first, as he will also hear the knockout. There he goes, gets the knock onto the deputy. The nurse shouldn't turn around even with the dump. Gets the knockout, and the nurse doesn't fall to the creek. So nice there from Yannini. Now has the nurse, has the letter opener in pocket, so is now on his way to Nolan. 4.5 minutes though. I'm not sure if, yeah, Nolan's already pretty much inside the house, so now it will be interesting to see how Yannini deals with this now. Mikulers has used the bell for the nurse, but gets caught. Sorry, not used bell, just a regular old throw distract, but he gets caught with the trank in hand by the nurse. At the same time, Yannini gets the kill onto Nolan, who's still in the garage, so not actually in the house, and now just needs the last clues from Batty's backyard, pretty much. Gets in the shed, gets the first of the two, and then the shovel. So unless Yannini gets caught trespassing by these last two guys, the gardener and the bodyguard, then this should be another 2 points in pocket for Yannini. So very, very clean there from Yannini. Doesn't get caught in the end either. So that will be the second map going to him as well. And yeah, even with that lockdown onto Janus, playing it out, playing the patient game, and that ended up, I'm not sure if it would have mattered. I think setup wise, Mikulers was still behind because he didn't obviously have the letter opener. Then he had to go for the nurse, where when Yannini was already on his way to Janus, even with the faster in-game time. But Yannini just playing the patience game pays off this time, and will take Whittleton Mikulers' map pick. So, and also move up to a 4-0 lead. Now, next map win for Yannini will be a match win. So Mikulers now has to get at least 2 maps of his own to get this series to where he can win. However, it will not be easy. As first we have Ambrose Island, the first of our RNG maps. We have 3-3-0 stat line from Yannini, so fairly even there. It's not too bad of a stat line anyway. And a 0-0-1 for Mikulers. So Mikulers only one tie in Ambrose, and it was, funnily enough, it was this year's RRWC, the group stage against Osh, where they drew Ambrose. I remember that match vividly, but maybe Mikulers doesn't want to remember it so much. However, hopefully things go different for him this time. Yannini obviously not gonna make this an easy game, so definitely we'll hope the best for Mikulers. Not taking anything away from Yannini though if he keeps this clean streak up. So in about a minute now we'll have the third and potentially the last map of this match underway. Map record 408 by observers. Not too bad, but very easily beatable. I think the last chance, at least I can remember personally, was the David Red Sox versus whoever it was. It was Mr. Mike and David Red Sox in this year's group stage, where David missed it by, I think it was 8 seconds, because he went for a safe kill onto my Akka and didn't rush it. So very easily beatable with a correct spin, but we'll see in about 15 seconds whether this one will be a contender for a new record. So the third map will now be underway. We have Noel Crest, Consumed Poison as Cook, and Sinhi Akaventhan, Electrocution as Engineer. So now you have basically two options. You can either go for the Crest kill first, set up that first, or then go set up Akka Electro really quickly. So either one being a fairly viable option in my eyes, but I would maybe turn towards Crest first, just because if you miss his first cycle, then he's gonna take a while to get back to the restaurant where you can do the consumed poison. And I think that's the only consumed poison opportunity for him, either unless you slow him down with like a seeker first. So we'll see what these guys do. Yannini with a quick replan, going for the food storage smuggle instead of the green container. Alright, consumed with meeting too. I forgot about that one. Been a while. But we'll see what the what these guys will do. Yannini's gonna take the cook right away. And Mikulers has started as the metal worker, so maybe looking to get the Akka kill out the way first, but or even set it up. Not sure though, doesn't look like it. He's gonna be going to the beach to probably set up bomb delivery. Yannini back as the cook. Oh, as his smuggle where he wanted it to be this time. And yeah, Mikulers has the bomb set up on the beach. Yannini just a little behind, but has his as well. Now Yannini will head towards the restaurant at the piers where Noel is on his way. Not sure. He's probably gonna try to get the crest consumed this way. Mikulers is still in the pirate compound area. Is going for the engineer by the looks of it, and yeah, we'll likely try to get this Akka kill first. And Yannini has woken up this lady that will be the one to serve the food for Noel. So very good there from Yannini. Has also got the key to the actual kitchen area, so he can serve the food. Now poison it as well. And there he goes. Now, hopefully for him, the woman actually makes it in time for Noel. Obviously, if not, then Yannini's just gonna have to wait. Mikulers is clearing, and yeah, Reaper saying he's missing first cycle Noel. Yeah, that's also kind of what I thought might happen with him going for the bomb delivery first. But yeah, it will be Yannini probably finding that out in just a little bit. In the meantime, he can go for this Akka kill setup. Then Mikulers has the engineer now, has the kill onto Akka in his sights. Akka obviously making her way down from her office now. We'll be going for this peekaboo onto the onto Akka, then getting his guard and or her guard and the and her in the prisoner hut here. There's the peekaboo successful for Mikulers. Now gets the pirate in between or behind him as well. Gets the knockout onto both, and Akka is down for Mikulers. We'll see. Yannini has also got the engineer from the beach, and there I think, yeah, he's probably now realized that he's missed the consumed onto Noel. Looks like it is exactly that. So Yannini has the disguise for the Akka kill, but obviously hasn't changed yet. We'll see what they do. Mikulers, I'm not sure. He probably doesn't know that you can shoot the sprinklers, so you don't have to free the prisoners. Now Yannini is getting rid of this one pirate. Does have the other pirate in the box, so now he just needs to get Akka in alone into the water. Now if he starts the electric from the car battery, that will kill Smith and the other guy, I think, as well. Yeah, there he goes. So yeah, that's a restart for Mikulers. I'm not sure. Mikulers probably doesn't know that you can shoot the sprinklers. I mean, I only found it out from Scruffy not too long ago, but still, you obviously have to either free the prisoners or just shoot the sprinkler if you want to kill Akka with the electrocution like that. Now Yannini has missed the prisoner hut timing for Akka. In a very, very bad spot there. And Fusk, you can't crowbar that cage open. You can only get it with a lockpick or a key. And the key is in Akka's office. So, we'll see. Mikulers, I'm not sure. Hopefully we'll try something different for the electrocution this time. Yannini also in a bit of a pickle, obviously. Akka back at the compound, but like I said, he missed the timing. So Yanni also talking to Smith, but also Yannini though has the taser, so he doesn't need to use the car battery charger like Mikulers did. So maybe that will be the difference maker if he decides to continue this run. Mikulers has once again set up the bomb delivery. Yannini, after some consideration, will still play the spin out. And will grab the key for the hut from Akka's office, like I thought. Can free the prisoners, which he does, and that should also, if I remember correctly, if you free the prisoners, that will also inform Akka that they've escaped. So that should make her come into the prisoner hut. Mikulers has got the engineer once again. He's making his way inside the pirate compound. Gets almost a very awkward throw there. Gets the knockout from the bushes, so all good for him. Yannini is back at the cook because Noel has made his way back to the restaurant. So Noel should be dying in probably like a minute or two from now. Don't remember the exact timing. Mikuler is going for a peekaboo onto the pirate next to the prisoner hut. So he's looking to clear that part. Completely misses the throw, but has another one in pocket. So just hoping that throw didn't attract anyone, because that could be very awkward for him. Yannini is back at the prisoner hut, taking all this stuff, free loot. And yeah, Yannini now is just waiting for Noel to eat and die. Akka is now back in the prisoner hut, getting a bit of whoosh from the oh, that guy is running down from the tower. Now Akka looks to be in the cage, and yes, he is. And there, Yannini will get the electrocution now successfully off. Now is back in the cook. Noel hasn't eaten the food just yet, and he's probably waiting for Noel to eat, and then he can sneak his way out or take the pirate and exit. So Yannini just playing the patience game. Noel should die any moment now, hopefully. He is sitting down by the looks of it. Now Yannini is gonna be sneaking out as the cook. Is a fair option. Has to dodge the cameras and does successfully do that as well. 9-minute Ambrose spin. This is absolutely crazy. But is now successfully out the pirate compound. There goes Noel as well. Really good timing. Now just needs the boat key, which is right here. And that will be Yannini. Oh, panics, but what is panicking? What? Did he didn't get the bomb. Okay, so this means Yannini's bomb delivery is unsuccessful, so he still has to actually go do it, and that's a restart. That is a crazy restart. That's a 10-minute IGT restart for Yannini. Mikulers has also restarted in the meanwhile, but yeah, with the body found, he's even with the free C4 on the map, he is gonna have to restart. So, wow, I did not see that coming. But yeah, we have a match in our hands. We are not done yet. This is far from over. And yeah, no, it was not a NTK. It was just a body found likely somewhere in the. I don't know if it was the cook in the hut at the village, or if it was someone at Akka's compound. But someone got found. He went red, and yeah, that's a restart. Now Yannini has gone for the Stilt Village start. We'll go for this pistol shot onto the cook lady, and will now set up the first cycle Noel consumed properly, so it doesn't have to wait for a long time again. Very good adapt there from Yannini. Now, and yeah, I would assume it was the cook found in the hut in the village by someone because of the bomb panic. But yeah, Yannini has now successfully set up the first cycle Noel consumed. Now just has to make his way to the cook. Mikulers once again in the compound, clearing these pirates out. As the engineer waiting for Akka to come out. And yeah, buff guy, yes, he did. Well, he did with the pistol shot from the Stilt Village start, I think it was called. So yeah, Yannini should have the consumed poison first cycle set up now properly. Just needs to cook from the hut, who is right here. Not an issue. There he is. It's gonna box the cook up this time probably, or it doesn't. Either way, shouldn't get found if he was successful with the bomb delivery this time. Now, Yannini is sneaking into the compound as the cook, going for the setup onto Akka with probably freeing the prisoners once again. Obviously, you can't crowbar that door open, so you're gonna have to get the key or do something else with it. Can't shoot it open, unfortunately, so Yannini will go for a throw distract onto this pirate, get him in, then likely will go for the key in Akka's office, but we'll have to see. Mikulers has cleared out the pirate base a lot. Now Akka is down actually for him. Now he just needs to go up for the key to the prisoner hut as well, and does get it there. So this time Mikulers, when he gets the prisoners out, will also not get the NTKs for the electrocution this time. So he obviously has to talk with Smith first, and then he has to prompt to open the door, which he does. So now after these guys are out, you can obviously just drag Akka in there and use the car battery charger as well. Yannini though finally getting the consumed poison off. First cycle Noel makes things a lot easier in that regard. Has the key for the prisoners as well. At this point, Akka should be making her way back to the compound. So he's still in a decent time now. Doesn't find the prompt, but eventually will. So Akka is actually just making her way in when these prisoners are leaving, so this is gonna be interesting. Yannini gets clipped by the cameras. Akka actually leaves too when these prisoners leave, so gives them a little bit of time. Now Yannini can try to get the cameras. Is he gonna risk the prompt? Looks like he might. Now those I don't know if those guys move, but Nini not trusting it either by the looks of things. Now Akka is making her way in here. Has the taser in the box now. So he just needs the engineer disguise. Will go for the cameras. Mikulers, on the other hand, has got the kill onto Akka now successfully. However, now, yeah, ooh, big whoosh from Akka. Aka's actually just gonna leave. So, not sure what Yannini's plan now is, because Aka has just left. He's probably just gonna knock these guys out and then go for Aka whenever she comes back. So yeah, Aka is now just in her office by the looks of things. So he is alone, but there's no electrocution opportunity up here though. He's gonna go to the balcony, just ponder things. I'm not sure what Yannini's plan for now is. Mikulers has to cook down, so he's gonna get the cook. However, he's not had set up the consumed poison for Noel, so with how close this is, I don't think he's gonna make second cycle, as well as Noel is already in the restaurant. And obviously he won't take the food from everyone other than Tree, so even if Mikulers gets the food done, he can't prevent Noel from leaving, so he's gonna have to wait for third cycle. Yeah, he's long gone is Noel for Mikulers. So now, gonna be curious as to what... Is Mikulers just gonna wait until... the third cycle for Noel? However, Yannini has Aka in the cage now. Should be... Or is she? She's not in the cage, and Yannini's missed the electrocution once again. So, yeah, this Ambrose going way off the rails with this unconventional spin. Yannini doesn't get the electrocution off either, so now he has to actually run to the compound. Aka's out of the cage as well at the same time, so now big whooshes. This is not good for Yannini. Has to play around the pillar with barely any cover. The pirate's gonna be there. Doesn't get spotted because of the bushes, but Aka once again going back to her office. So the cage is electrified though. So if she makes her way back the third time, this would be a kill for Yannini, assuming she actually goes in the cage. Mikulers, on the other hand, will crowbar the door open for the kitchen. Well, alert all these guys, and he can get the get the food done, get the poison off, but we'll see. Noel still will take a good while before he's back, so it's basically coming down to whether Mikulers can get the third cycle and Noel consumed kill in time before Yannini gets Aka back into the cage. So this is actually looking to be a crazy Ambrose. Slightly scary that the pirate there would have clipped and gotten killed by the Electro there somehow. And Mikulers hasn't woken up the lady, but he still has a lot of time before Noel is back. And looks like he does know about the woman. Have to turn on the clock. Mikulers, you have to wake her up. Doesn't wake her up. I'm not sure. He might not be aware that the woman is needed for the Noel kill. Still has time to figure it out, but rapidly approaching point of no return for another cycle for Noel. Not sure what Mikulers is doing now. He's going back to the hut with Shri though, so hopefully at least. Maybe he's realized now that it is actually the correct lady. Yannini is going for a throw. He's going for a throw chain lure. Looks like he has got it. However, his engineer disguise is right there, so this will be really tight for Yannini. Gets the change off, though, just in the nick of time. And gets the electrocution off as well. Now, is the bomb launch, or bomb delivery, sorry, successful this time? We'll find out in just a little bit whenever Yanni decides to press left mouse. Has to dodge this one pirate enforcer though, so no, not in a real rush. Has still 5 minutes left to go on the spin. Mikulers finally realizing, or not even realizing, Yannini has got the bomb delivery successful. Gets the Stadia Rubber Ducky Challenge done with that as well, and that will be Yannini taking Ambrose after all that chaos. That was a wild Ambrose. So really could have gone either way, but Yannini in the end will take it. Mikulers also getting the challenge there for the satellite, but Yannini will, with that map win, take the match as well. A clean 6-0 sweep. Not a clean game in terms of restarts because of Ambrose, but very clean first 2 maps, and then eventually getting Ambrose over the line as well. Now, I think I still have the I have the wrong link here for this. Now, I'm not sure. There probably is a better one. I just didn't have time to actually set it up properly for this, but I'll just pull up the challenge page real quick. See how that goes. So I hope this will be shown. Okay. So it will be shown. That will it work? I can't move this. Well, sucks to be me. I guess I'll figure that out later. But anyways, bracket wise, Yannini will go play the winner of Scruffy and Sephiroth. Whoever will come out on that will get the win there. I don't want to fight with the bracket there. I'll figure that out for next time. But next match will be actually in, that's in 45 minutes. If I'm correct, it will be TK47 versus Fusk, the decider for the last spot in the actual top 32. So it will be a very crazy match, the first ever decider match in 45 minutes from now. Will be casted by Frody, so very, very, very good stuff there. Then my match against Channel Reindeer will be also today for some, tomorrow for others, at 11 p.m. CET. Then an hour after that, we have Homeboy Chuck versus Mr. Mike. And then 3 hours and 45 minutes from that, Buff Guy versus Luke. Gonna be a very nice game. Will be casted by Spot the Cat and GK Punk. And that will round up the night, at least for Europeans. Then Frody versus Peter Dunn at 3 p.m. CET tomorrow. Pidgearrow versus Dat Observer at 4 p.m. CET tomorrow. And then we'll be heading all the way to Thursday, 1 a.m. CET for Reaper versus Currymaker. So, yeah, very, very interesting games coming up. This bracket will keep getting more and more stacked as we move along. Make sure to watch all the action if you want to stay up to date. And from my part, thank you for watching this match. Thank you for Yannini and Mikulers for this crazy game. I hope you had fun. I sure had fun casting this. And with that said, hope to see you all in future casts by me or whoever else. Have a great rest of your day, evening, night, whatever it is for you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.